depths. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop, that has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows, with Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin. Players will eventually want to be there.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama, they've added Lively in Dallas, the Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie? These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Denny Avdia. Shaden Sharp is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with the chosen one, and it's Vassell in at the 3. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. Vassell, the pass to Lopez. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city to visit?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've become a fan.
They love their Kings. Portland trailing here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect.
And so here's Portland. 4-point game. Henderson looking it over. Pass to Ayton. Trailblazers moving on. Shams from Damian Lillard, arguably the best player in franchise history. What do you think, though, about the haul they got from that deal with Milwaukee?
It was essentially two trades. One, moving Damian Lillard to Milwaukee, and then part of that package was Drew Holiday. They sent to Boston. So in total, 3 first-round picks, 2 swaps, some good young players, and DeAndre Ayton. The Portland front office believes that they are building for the future, and with these draft picks, with the swaps, and DeAndre Ayton, they feel like they have the makings of some talent to move forward.
Young team, nice team with a lot of room to grow. Good point. On the court for the Trailblazers, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Henderson passes to Ayton. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Henderson finds Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. Beyond the arc. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Pass to Lopez. And there's the pass to Sohan. Back to Lopez. Trying his luck from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they won the season series against this club last year. But, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Sharp on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Kamare. Over Lopez. Kamare misses. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against Houston. Back to Lopez. 1:32 left in the second quarter. It's Sohan, top of the key. It's not going to go for him.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 4.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. Fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Lopez against Sharp. Lopez passes to Sohan. Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up? They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lopez from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Lopez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Outside, Fox. Out to the wing. Sohan finds Lopez. Those three-pointers off the mark. Portland leading by 9. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
On the floor for Portland, Shaedon Sharp is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3-set. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Spurs trail by 6. Lopez with the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wembanyama passes to Lopez. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Simons. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter. 3-pointers, Simons. The rebound by the Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Passes it to Sharp. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it to Lopez. Down low. Pass to Castle. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Sohan missing. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shaedon Sharp.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. To take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
It's to Kamare, and he banks in the layup.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Lopez outside. It's Vassell on the wing. Lopez outside. Puts up a deep 3. Avdia with the rebound. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Simons. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sharp. Outside, Simons. No one near him. Rebound, San Antonio.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Lopez kicks to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Simon. San Antonio again missing. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout.
It's time to fire off some T-shirts. The loudest section gets one. Who wants one? Let's make some noise. We are the Six.
What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
To win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And it's the Trailblazer. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Lopez in for Castle. And then for the Trailblazers, Walker's checked in for Sharp. And it's Simons in for Henderson. We've got Devin Vassell. Fox is out there with the chosen one. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Bassey in at the center position. For San Antonio, they've gotten locked in overtime. They have yet to miss a shot. A perfect 5 for 5. Count it.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Simons finds Williams. Plays it up and brings it in. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, boy, did they need that one. Williams stepping up to the plate and delivering.
Fox dishes to Lopez. Stolen by Grant. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. There's Lopez with the three. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. And for Portland, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Now Simon. Trying to break. Oh, the power. Through it.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Lopez outside. Throw in the pass to Lopez. San Antonio again missing. Fox against Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Well, Anthony Simons is out here to score, but boy, does he find all kinds of ways to torture defense.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 19 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Fox from outside. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 11 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's Simons. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Vassell, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
At the line for the Trailblazers. Sharp. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and Dave